Welcome back in RWA Legacy, everybody. Rob Massey alongside Joe Corey. A four-way Hellimination match. Joe Corey, this is going to be, to borrow a phrase, bowling shoe ugly.
It's basically like, let's find the four craziest people we could find and put them in a match with no rules. I mean, really.
Now, the Irish Warrior, who has not been in a very good mood, pretty much since I've been around in the RWA.
It's you.
It's not me. I don't think it's me. It could be me. Is being flanked by Miss Lenn.
She scares me.
Warrior, who is no stranger to RWA Legacy, looks to make another legacy memory here. 2 years ago, he returned after a shoulder and a clavicle injury here at RWA Legacy 6, winning the Battle Royal. It was the Charity Battle Royal. I believe he won for the JDRF back when I guess he had feelings.
Feelings are overrated. People use them against you. It's more like a weakness.
Nobody better spit on Lucy. That's all I know.
We don't need that. It's actually really good that we're up here. I can't get spit on by these.
Don't say that. He may come up here.
He may
in fact be listening. So it is the Irish Warrior coming out, and well, here's a man that has made his mark in the RWA multiple times. Actually, even though he's a little crazy, I'm a big fan of the man coming out. We will let Lucy Santana introduce him.
Lucy looks scared.
As she should. As the Devil's Reject, Brandon Webb, makes his way to the RWA Legacy ring. His sold-out audience, many of them coming to their feet for Brandon Webb, a very talented professional wrestler. Add to that the fact that he is a couple of fries short of a Happy Meal. And this match, if it was just the Irish Warrior and Brandon Webb, would be absolutely crazy. But you're adding two more.
But that's only half the equation.
Hide the women and children. This one is not going to be for the faint at heart.
Nope. Now here's the question. Do you think Lucy was more comfortable being spat on by David Baker, or the fact that she's about to stand next to the Devil's Reject, Brandon Webb?
I don't know. And I'm not going to ask her. Because she frightens me and she wears 8-inch stilettos.
Yeah, but she still only comes up to like the chest.
It's true. That's a true statement. Brandon Webb staring holes in some of our fans here sitting ringside. What a great crowd here tonight at Legacy.
Brandon Webb not a stranger to Legacy, having faced David Baker last year.
That was an incredible match. I was very surprised by it, truthfully.
Now this guy scares me.
The question is, will he be by himself, or will he be bringing some of his freaks with him, as Lenn Oddity has been let loose, and Tattooed Ugly has arrived at yet another Legacy. Usually flanked by his posse. Nobody here today for Lenn Oddity. And again, if it were just these three.
Yeah, but now you bring in the powerhouse. Like we got the crazy, now we got the strong. God, I hope he's not wearing those tights like last time he was here.
The arrival of Ace Romero in a moment. Remember, folks, this is an elimination match. Eliminations can occur, pinfall, submission, countouts, or disqualification. as Lucy Santana quickly exits the RWA ring.
Smartest thing she's done all night.
And Lenn Oddity and Brandon Webb ready to start things right now.
Oh, God.
Tony P has his hands full. He may lose the rest of his beard. As there is Ace Romero in much better shape than we saw him last, but still very, very angry. And this powerhouse is ready to do some destruction. Lenn Oddity just waved, it just blew him a kiss. You don't want to make this man angry. This is anger and insanity and violence all rolled up into one giant weebly wobbly ball of professional wrestling.
I don't have words right now. I mean, what is this?
In a word, pain.
Of all words, you chose pain. Scary, my worst nightmare. All acceptable terms. You went with pain.
I almost signed you up to referee this match. As
Oh,
the bell has
dear God.
sounded and we are underway as Lenn Oddity and Brandon Webb go after each other, and Ace Romero and the Irish Warrior both go at each other. So it's power versus power, crazy versus crazy right now. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. There's no rule against betting in professional wrestling.
And even if you did bet, you still get into the Hall of Fame.
Nice uppercut there by Lenn Oddity on Brandon Webb. The Irish Warrior laying in the chops on Ace Romero in the near corner. The far corner has Webb and Oddity. Oddity's biting the face of Brandon Webb.
No secret, Irish Warrior and RWA original. You know, he gets amped up for legacy.
Up and over goes the Irish Warrior. He's sitting all the way down to the floor, and that was a much further drop than he expected. Warrior landed one leg, almost snapped like a twig, and he could be hurt on the outside as Miss Lynn goes to check on her giant. Inside the ring, Webb and Lenn Oddity just going at each other.
You know, this different ring, you got to think if these guys aren't used to that difference. You know, with a 2-foot ring, you kind of just can, step off it. With a 4-foot ring, you're full.
This is going to hurt as Oddity. Well, I thought he was going to go and split the uprights on Brandon Webb, and Ace Romero intervened, saving Brandon Webb, but Webb, not very thankful, going right after the big powerhouse in Ace Romero.
Well, it's a wider ring. You know, he's not used to that, being backed up to the 15 this season.
Romero went for a victory roll. Nobody home. Brandon Webb was able to hold on to the rope. Romero tripped up, landed on the second rope. Brandon Webb, a shot to the temple on Ace Romero.
Irish Warrior and Lenn Oddity on the outside. I mean, those two are just going to scare everybody.
Off the ropes goes Webb. Clothesline, and he flew onto the Irish Warrior and Lenn Oddity on the outside.
Brandon Webb, not a small man.
A 2-for-1 special there for the Devil's Reject. As Ace Romero is eyeing the three of them, and please tell me he's not going to fly.
Oh, God, no.
We don't have clearance from TF Green up the road. As Ace Romero is asking.
Oh, dear God.
He is scaling this ring. Thank God the floors are concrete.
People better get out of the way.
As the Irish Warrior intervenes, sends Ace Romero off of the top rope and down to the floor.
Everybody in that front row needs to thank Irish Warrior for what just happened.
As that row over there, that section over by ringside is being evacuated, and Lenn Oddity is just showering Brandon Webb with somebody's drink, and I think a soda can upside the head of Lenn Oddity on the outside. Inside, the bionic elbow to Ace Romero as the Irish Warrior trying to wear down the powerhouse in Ace Romero. Into the corner on the outside goes Brandon Webb. And the Warrior saying Ace Romero is all done. That's usually the sign for the potato sack, and I don't know if he can get Ace Romero up. Romero is able to block it, throws a chop at the Irish Warrior, who follows up with a forearm. And a chop by Romero. Nobody moves. Another chop. Warrior staggers but stays on his feet. Shot to the midsection by the Warrior. Romero, European uppercut, doesn't hit all of it. Staggers the Irish Warrior and Lenn Oddity.
Brandon Webb in danger of getting counted out.
Lenn Oddity, I think, is going to try to team up with Ace Romero here. They're both going to go for a suplex of the Irish Warrior. Up goes the Warrior,
Oh!
down he goes. A nice double suplex by Romero and Lenn Oddity. Drop kick by Brandon Webb. Remember, there's a tornado match here, no tags needed. As Brandon Webb, Ace Romero, and Lenn Oddity on the near end of the ring, on the far end. Hidden away is the Irish Warrior as Webb has Lenn Oddity up. Look at the strength of Brandon Webb. Sends Lenn Oddity down to the center of the ring. Cover here. 1, 2, and a kick out just at 2.
It's going to take a lot to eliminate one of these guys.
Lenn Oddity being held up by the air by Brandon Webb. Into the corner. Webb reversed by Oddity, who sends Webb into the corner. Oddity charges, goes for a monkey flip. And look at the agility of Brandon Webb. Goes for another monkey flip. Webb this time into the corner.
Not enough room to flip through that time.
As Lenn Oddity mocks Brandon Webb. Romero on the outside with the Irish Warrior. And Oddity looks like he is going to fly. He is on the top rope. Tattooed Ugly is going to fly. Goes for a leg drop. No water in the pool this time for Lenn Oddity.
That's gotta hurt.
As Brandon Webb staggers to his feet. Tony P is trying to watch what's going on in the ring and administer a standing count on the outside.
I don't know how one referee is supposed to control this match with these guys spilling to the outside.
Into the corner goes Brandon Webb. Oddity sent up and over, almost kicked Miss Lim in the face. That would have been bad for Oddity. And a shot to the face of Brandon Webb.
Comes right back into the ring to a European uppercut.
Webb is so good. I've seen so many matches with Brandon Webb, not only the RWA, but across New England. Just such a talented wrestler. Lenn Oddity is no slouch either. Not that I'm not taking anything away from him. He's a very talented wrestler as well. He's also absolutely bat-bleep crazy as the tarantula locked in. Oddity has to break at 5. Well, he broke at 4. He will be disqualified at 5.
This guy is insane.
Well, it's not anything we didn't know. As there's a cover on the far side.
And this is why you need 2 referees.
1, 2, and Brandon Webb had the ropes, but if Tony P was maybe paying attention half a second earlier, at least Webb would have been eliminated. Oddity looking for another tarantula, I believe. Crowd approves. Has Brandon Webb locked up. And he does lock in another tarantula. As Ace Romero, a shot right to the face of Brandon Webb, who is absolutely knocked out. Here's a cover. 1, 2, and
now explain that to me. Lenn Oddity breaking up the count in an elimination match. He is bat-bleep crazy.
Oddity's looking for a suplex on Ace Romero. Nobody home. Romero sends Oddity. Doesn't even go down with him. Just throws him to the mat. Cover. 1, 2, and Oddity somehow kicked out at 2.
Like, think of that. He's so powerful. He gets the man up and decides, you know what? No, I'm not going down with you. I'm just going to throw you to the ground.
And out to the ring goes, out to the floor from the ring goes Lenn Oddity up against the stairs here.
Which side would you rather be on? The side that has 3 guys beating the hell out of each other, or the side where you're alone with Miss Lenn?
You know what? Can I pick another side? As the Irish Warrior being thrown into the ring by Ace Romero. Romero, nobody has been eliminated yet as Romero goes after the Irish Warrior.
Gimmick infringements. Kill him.
Oddity on the near side. Webb on the far. Chokeslam coming up here from the Irish Warrior. Nobody home as Ace Romero is a big boy to try to chokeslam. Big. I was looking for a fist and Warrior caught Romero. Up goes Ace Romero and planted by the Irish Warrior.
Miss Lenn on the outside pulling the beard of Lenn Oddity.
That's dangerous for both parties.
I don't know which one I feel worse for.
The Irish Warrior is heading to the top, and this is not going to bode well for anybody.
Oh, no.
nobody is going to have anything end well here. As Brandon Webb, nice kick to the head of the Irish Warrior, who is staggered on the top rope. Now a forearm puts the Irish Warrior on the top turnbuckle.
Oh, great. Like, we need these two teaming up. And now we're bringing back the Oddities.
And it looks like Lenn Oddity and Brandon Webb are going to double suplex the Irish Warrior onto Ace Romero. Romero is up, and Romero is going to, look at the strike of Ace Romero! Tony had to hold on to the second rope to keep standing. Everybody is down, bodies strewn everywhere.
Oh, please don't break the ring, we lose our security deposit.
And this sellout crowd approves. As on the outside, Brandon Webb is going after Lenn Oddity. Oddity has something from under the ring. Nope, that's the Irish Warrior. I thought that was possibly something from under the ring.
Oh, dear God!
Romero's going to fly! Look out! Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
He literally took out the front row! Wow!
Good God in heaven!
Take it from me, because I can say it. People of that size are not supposed to do that.
As people and chairs and everything else.
May the chairs break.
Unreal, the carnage outside the ring. I cannot believe what we have just seen with Ace Romero cannonballing over the top rope.
Man, this is an all-out brawl. I mean, there's no other way to put it.
On the outside over there, Ace Romero has Brandon Webb. The Irish Warrior has Lenn Oddity. Shot to the face over there of Lenn Oddity by the Irish Warrior. Inside the ring, Tony's up to 5 for Oddity and the Irish Warrior. Warrior holding Oddity out. Warrior is...
I think Irish Warrior and Lenn Oddity have been eliminated.
Yeah, they've just been counted out, it looks like. So the legal men, Brandon Webb and Ace Romero. Into the corner goes Ace Romero after Brandon Webb. Another flying European uppercut as the Irish Warrior is taking Lenn Oddity somewhere within the bowels of the Thayer Arena.
Going to the penalty box, Rob. Miss Lynn just locked him in.
Super kick by Brandon Webb inside the ring. The two legal men.
Miss Lynn is literally standing guard on the penalty box.
Brandon Webb, top rope, moonsault, nobody home. Romero is back up to his feet, measuring Brandon Webb, going for that cannonball into the corner of Brandon Webb.
Fight, Ace, fight.
Cover 1, 2, and a kick out just at 2. In the penalty box, the Irish Warrior has Lenn Oddity just beating the absolute hell out of him.
Miss Lynn won't even let the referees in.
I believe Miss Lynn is calling a 5-minute major. Both men in the ring. Being counted down by Tony P.
Huh? They're still in the penalty box. And Miss Lynn is arguing.
I believe that's
Manny Souza.
Yeah, it's Manny Souza. And Lenn Oddity, I think, is begging to be let out. Inside the ring, these two men are just going to beat the hell out of each other. This is no longer wrestling. This is just fisticuffs of flying. Ace Romero tried to send Webb up. Big chop to Ace Romero from Brandon Webb. Webb in the far corner. Big chop to Ace Romero once again. As the Irish Warrior and Miss Lynn leave the penalty box. And I think their day is done as Lenn Oddity, I don't know what happened to poor Lenn Oddity. There he is. He's being dragged
I was
out.
going to say, well, no, he's on the ground, crawling away.
He's hiding from the Irish Warrior, I think. Meanwhile, back in the ring, Ace Romero, second rope. Looked like he was going to land some, looked like he was going to try to lay some hurt down on Brandon Webb. Webb popped back up, played possum. And Brandon Webb, look at the power of Brandon Webb. Takes down Ace Romero, cover 1, 2, and Brandon Webb has won this match.
Wow.
An absolutely insane match, and Brandon Webb has walked away once again here at RWA Legacy victorious. An absolutely crazy finish to a tough match, Joe Corey. And that's what we are expected to see here, absolute insanity. As we continue from Legacy here, Brandon Webb victorious over Ace Romero and Lenn Oddity in the Irish Warrior. And I'd watch out, folks, in the Warwick area for Warrior and Lenn Oddity. Lenn's hiding, but he's crafty, is Lenn Oddity. But coming up next,
I'm excited.
it is the return of Antonio Atama to the RWA ring. Last time we saw him, the RWA Christmas Chaos 2012, the Thanksgiving Throwdown Hangover match, where Antonio Atama entered number 1 and once eliminated was actually was handed his walking papers at the time. So he will be returning to RWA Legacy, and that is next.